Showtime, a-holes. It'll be here any minute.
All right, welcome back to the show. Start a segment here. I've gotten off of the Taurus a little bit and start a segment of the show called Unicorns, because some of these vehicles that I own are basically unicorns. You can't get parts for them, you can't find them. I was a truck driver for a few years, Virginia to California and back, and during that time, which was up before my accident in 2017, so 15, 16, 17, I drove from Virginia to California and back, and I didn't see any of these cars, these vehicles that I have now, and like I said, it's just what I like to acquire, and I'm working on them and modify them. But we're looking at a fuel pump here. I am starting in on the first vehicle, which is, it's titled as a 92 Escort GT. It's got 91 parts, 93 parts. It's a mesh. 94, a little bit of everything from 91 to 96, because I've owned, I think, currently 28 Escorts in all from 1993 until now. And I keep parts in buckets and try to keep as much as I can, because like I said, I knew these things would become extinct, and you have to keep the parts, because if you can't find them, you got to have them. So the sending unit's out. I got this sending unit. This whole package here comes with the fuel pump and all the stuff. And it's for, I ordered it for a 94 Escort GT, because that's the wiring that I have going to the actual pump, not the 93. And you can see it's CarQuest. I got it from Advance. Let's hope it works, because I have had bad luck with some of the parts as far as electrical. I hope I don't have to put this thing in the tank and take it back out. I've had a problem with the thermostat on the Taurus. I've got to replace that again. Ordered a fuel pump. This is basically like a Walboro. It's a Quantum. It's made in America. It's the same housing, the same internals as the Walboro. So I ordered that to replace the stock pump that's in this, because I need a little more fuel pressure. And you can't just go out and buy a fuel pump that's 255 up to 450, 500. You can't buy those for the Escorts 91, 96, even the Escorts up to 2003, I think they were, the ZX2s. And I've had 3 SRs, and all the parts are interchangeable between these cars, because they're based on the same B platform as the Mazda. But I ordered this for a, let's see, what did I get it for? I ordered this for a Mustang SVO 1984 to 86. And that pump is basically the same pump as what you would have in an Escort GT. So I'm going to have to take this fuel pump off, and I'll save this one. And I'm going to have to hardwire it in. So I've got all the stuff I need to do all that with my electrical kit. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. And I'm going to switch out all this. And once I get done with that, then we'll go to the car, and I'll show you the car and how to actually install it. Alright, I'm going to show you a quick side-by-side comparison now that I've got these two pulled down. This is the stock fuel pump that came in the actual sending unit. And this is the, I guess it's what I said was, it's a Mustang SVO. And that was a 4-cylinder Mustang. I think they came turboed. I'm not for sure. I can't remember. My memory's starting to slip. But the SVO from 1984 to 1986, and as you can see, the housing's bigger. But one thing that, what I mean is, like, it's almost an exact fit, is this sock came off of this pump, but it fits perfectly on this one. So if you order the SVO fuel pump, it's an exact replacement for the 91 and 96. So if you're trying to figure out which Walboro to order, or Quantum, or whatever one you want to get, I'd go with the 84 to 86 if you're going to go with the 255 draft. Alright, installation is finished. Put the pump in, and I didn't have to actually hardwire it, because these clips actually pulled off of the stock pump. So I was able to just push them right back down onto the clips on the new pump. Had to trim a little piece off of this to make sure this fit. You get this piece, which I guess is for the SVO Mustang, and then you get a straight piece just in case you're fabbing something. And as you can see, the sock fit right back on there nicely. And these new sending units come with a bolt, so you can loosen the bottom bracket up that holds it in place. The old ones never had that. You had to bend them and then bend them back in place, or take a pair of tin snips and clip them just to get the piece in. With these new units, it's a lot better. But this is all done, and now we're going to go pop the top off of the tank, which I think I filled up like a dumbass. I probably did, and that car's been sitting for about a year, so that gas is going to be about ripe. And I'm going to actually take all of the fuel out of the tank. I'm going to drain it all out and put this new pump and stuff in. So we'll get to the car and I'll show you that.